Level 1. The Boy from Mogi. The ball never touches the ground. You are 6 years old. The streets of Mogi das Cruzes are cracked and hot. Your feet are bare, but the ball is yours. Your father played football once. He had the talent. Money ran out. The dream died quietly. He swore it would not happen to you. Every morning before school, every evening until dark. The concrete is your stadium. The lampposts are your defenders. By 7, the neighborhood boys stop playing against you. It is not fun anymore. You are doing something they have no words for. Your father watches from the doorway. He does not say much, but his eyes say everything. A seed is planted. It will swallow the world. Level 2, the white jersey. You are 11. Santos FC wants you. Santos is not just a club. Santos is where Pelé played. And now you are in the youth academy, a skinny kid from the streets, dribbling past boys 3 years older than you. They are standing still. The coaches whisper when they think you cannot hear. We have never seen this. At 13, you score goals that grown men cannot explain. Your brain is playing 5 seconds ahead of everyone else on the pitch. Brazil is watching. It does not know it yet, but it will. Level 3, the air. You are 17. The headlines are already dangerous. Brazil's next Pelé, a country of 200 million people, is pointing at you, placing everything on your shoulders. You make your professional debut for Santos. Senior football, men twice your age, you score. 3 years later, 136 goals. Copa Libertadores, a trophy Santos had not touched in 48 years. You are 20 years old. The world is at your feet. But the world is measuring every touch against a ghost in a white jersey who played half a century before you were born. You are not Pelé. You are Neymar. Nobody understands yet that those are two very different things. Level 4, the Camp Nou. You are 21. Barcelona wants you. Barcelona is a philosophy. Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, they play football like music. You choose Barcelona. Spanish journalists say you are too flashy, too selfish. You score 15 goals anyway. The second season, you stop adjusting. You start attacking, and then everything changes. Level 5, MSN. You are 23. 3 of the most dangerous attackers in the history of football play together. Messi, Suarez, Neymar. First season, 122 goals combined. You contribute 39, May 2015. Champions League final, Berlin, Juventus, 3-1. The treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, Champions League, all in one season, confetti falling, trophy above your head. You are 23 years old. You have won everything. But something is missing. A green and yellow shirt. A country chanting your name. The World Cup is coming home to Brazil, and you are the one they are all waiting for. Level 6, the yellow shirt. You are 22. Your country needs you. Brazil, home soil. This is not about trophies. Brazil does not just love football. Brazil is football. And you are their captain, their hope, their everything. You carry the team through the group stage, through the knockouts. You score. You drag Brazil forward almost alone. Then comes the quarter-final. Colombia. A Colombian elbows your spine. Deliberately, you play on, you finish the match. When the doctors run the scans, the room goes very quiet. Fractured vertebra. The World Cup is over for you. You sit in the dressing room with the scan in your hands. Outside, 200 million people do not know yet. Tomorrow they will. Level 7, Belo Horizonte. You are lying in a hospital bed when it happens. July 8th, 2014. Germany versus Brazil. Semi-final. Germany score in the 11th minute. Then the 23rd. Then the 26th. Then the 29th. 4 goals in 18 minutes. Final score, 7-1. The worst defeat in Brazilian football history. On home soil, in front of the entire world. You watch every minute from a hospital bed, your back broken, your nation's heart broken, unable to do one single thing. This is the moment that haunts you, not the injury, the helplessness. For years after, people ask, quietly, when they think you cannot hear, what if you had stayed on the pitch? Level 8, the return. You come back. Barcelona, 2015-16. 31 goals, 35 assists. Some nights the gap between you and Messi feels like nothing. But the critics never stop. He dives too much. He is not a leader. He will never be Messi. You hear every word, but quietly a question forms. At Barcelona, you are brilliant. You are also always in his shadow. However bright your own light burns. What if the whole world watched only you? Paris is calling. Level 9, the record. You are 25. PSG pays 222 million euros for you. 222 million euros. The most expensive transfer in football history? Paris goes mad. Your shirt sells out in hours. First season, 28 goals, 22 assists. Freedom, no shadow, just you. But PSG were supposed to win the Champions League. Year after year, quarter-final exits, semi-final collapses, and then the injuries begin. Level 10, the body betrays metatarsal, ankle, hamstring, ankle again, groin, thigh, ankle again. The most expensive body in football history breaks down, repeatedly. You miss 78 matches in Paris over 6 seasons, more than an entire season of your best years. Gone, made of glass, 222 million euros, always injured. What nobody says is that injuries are not choices, that watching the Champions League continue without you is its own kind of agony. But the world paid 222 million euros. The world wants to see you play. Level 11, the last chance you are 30. Qatar, the World Cup. Brazil arrive as favorites. You arrive as captain. Group stage, first match. Your ankle gives way. You watch from the bench. Same helplessness. Different country. But you come back. You score against Croatia. A delicate chip in extra time. Pure composure under the highest possible pressure. Brazil lead. Minutes from the semi-final. Croatia equalize. Penalties. Brazil lose. In the dressing room, cameras catch you crying. Not performing. Just a 30-year-old man, sitting alone, in silence. This is the image people remember, not the goal, the tears. Level 12, the desert. You are 31. Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia, 100 million euros per year. The critics call it retirement, surrender. You say nothing. Because what is there to say? Your knees are older than your age. Your ankles carry the record of every hard tackle, every night you played through pain, so the crowd would not be disappointed. Barcelona, magic and shadow. PSG, freedom and heartbreak. The World Cups, dream and nightmare, replayed again and again. Saudi Arabia offers one thing no club ever has: peace, just football. Without the weight of the whole world, 3 months in, your knee buckles, anterior cruciate ligament, 8 months minimum. You are 31, and time has stopped being your friend. Level 13, what you leave behind you are still Neymar. That is not nothing. Over 400 career goals, the Copa Libertadores, the treble with Barcelona, the most expensive footballer in history. But the numbers do not tell the real story. The real story is the boy from Mogi with bare feet on cracked concrete. Santos at 17. Berlin 2015. Confetti and glory. A hospital bed in 2014. Watching your country fall apart on a screen you could not turn off. People will argue about you forever. That is the tax on greatness. They will always ask, quietly, with that particular sadness, what if he had stayed healthy? What would the cabinet look like? A World Cup? 2 Champions Leagues? 3? What if? But here is the truth nobody says out loud. Every footballer gets one body, one career, one run at the dream. And you, with all the injuries, all the criticism, all the expectations no human being should ever have been asked to carry, you still became one of the most gifted players in the history of the game. Not despite the pain, through it. The dust of Mogi is still on your boots. The question that follows you is not an insult. It is the highest compliment the world knows how to give. It means they saw what you could have been, and it was extraordinary. You were 32 years old,